Hi, my name is Ed Diaz, and today I have a special guest, Mr. Travis McIntosh. So we're going to show you how to record a song on the Roland Juno-Gi. So let's get started. All right, the first thing we need to do when we're recording inside the Juno-Gi is we're going to go ahead, and if you look just to the right of the screen, you're going to see a recorder view button, and it's this one right over here. Okay, we're going to press this button, and we're going to get this screen right here. And if we press the menu button, which corresponds to button number 3, hit that, and we can go down into number 1, Song Edit. So just press the Enter button, which is just right here. Press that, and you get a whole bunch of different options you can do, from creating a new song, information, removing songs, whatever you want to do. So we're going to do cursor down, and we're going to select Create a New Song. Once we have this highlighted, go ahead and press the Enter button, which is just right here. Press that Enter button, and it's going to ask, are you sure? And I think, yes, we are. So let's execute, and that's button number 5. All right, now that we have this in here, let's go ahead and press the tempo button, which is right here. And here's the volume, here's the tempo. Press that button, and we have a couple options. If we spin the dial wheel, this is how we can adjust the tempo. But we want to go ahead and press the link button, and that's button number 5. And that's going to make sure that our tempo that we're playing on the keyboard links up with the digital recorder. Okay, so once we have that linked up, press number 6, the close button. So let's go ahead and start putting some rhythm tracks in here. So I press number 5, rhythm. Then I go into arrange, edit, and I can go to insert, which is number 3. And here's where I start putting in my different patterns. And there's a whole bunch of rhythm patterns built in within the Juno-Gi. So we're going to use the pop. Okay, and if I'm not sure how it sounds, I can always press the preview button, and I get a nice preview of that rhythm. So we're going to use pop intro, and then we're going to press number 3, insert, and we're going to go ahead and do verse 1. That's another 2 measures. Insert that there, and then we're going to go ahead and say, well, let's put a fill, insert another rhythm pattern. Let's do it at verse 2. Insert, and we'll do fill number 2, and let's insert, and let's do verse number 2 again, and then we'll put in the end. Okay, once we have these measures, and I have 14 measures, we can go ahead and press the write button, and that's going to write that inside our digital recorder. So press number 5, execute, and now let's exit. And right here, we're telling it what drum set we want to use. And I'm going to go ahead and leave it on standard. Or if we wanted to, we can change the drum kit. So I'm going to press the play button, which is just right here, so we can hear what's going on. And make sure your rhythm pattern button is highlighted. And that's this right here, so we can hear. And here's the volume for that. So if I'm playing and I don't like this drum set, I can always go in and change it. So maybe change it to a different sound. And there's a whole bunch of different ones in here, but we're going to go ahead and leave it on standard. Okay, let me go ahead and stop, exit. So now if we look, we just recorded the drum track. Real nice and easy. Okay, so it's 14 measures long, and it's totally mapped up. And if this isn't the tempo we like, remember we can press the tempo button, and we can adjust how fast and how slow that is in there. So we're going to leave it about 120. That's fine. Okay, now that we have that recorded, and here it's finishing out, let it finish out. Good. So we'll go ahead and rewind, and let's get a bass plugged in. So we're going to go ahead and use Travis. So now to bring in the audio, all I have to do is press audio input. Once that is in there, you need to tell it what input it's in. Okay, and we just need to tell it where our audio is coming from. So is it coming from the guitar, mic, line, USB, or whatever? So we're coming from guitar. Okay, so I just press number 1, and that turns on the guitar. Let's go ahead and close this out, and go ahead and play, Travis. And here's Travis right here. You're hearing him play right now. Nice, since I don't play bass. Okay, now that we have Travis in here, let's go ahead and maybe add a little bit of effects to his sound. So I'm going to go ahead and press number 6, effects. And Travis, was there a sound that you had? Remember the number? So go ahead and play. Let's just give it a listen. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll take the reverb out for the bass. So all we need to do is we just need to come down and take the reverb out. So all we need to do is use our cursor right here, cursor down to the reverb, press the enter button, and we can turn it off. As you see, we can go ahead and adjust it, but we'll just go ahead and turn it off right there. Now that we have his reverb taken off, let's go ahead and record him. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press the exit button right here. And you see I get right back into my recorder screen. So all I have to do is make sure it's on, the audio output is highlighted right here. And I just got to press rewind, press record, and you see right here, this light's blinking. It's asking, do I want them in this track, where do I want them? So I tend to put my bass in track 2. It's just me. You can put it wherever you want. All right, so you ready, Travis? Yeah, let's do it. So here we go. Awesome. Now that we have Travis recorded, we'll go ahead and press the stop button right here. And now it's saving our song. Press the rewind button, which is right here. And let's listen back. Okay, press play. And then, don't forget, I got to turn Travis up here with the fader. So can you hear you? Okay, so now that we have Travis recorded, and let me just hear him for myself. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and record a keyboard part. So all I need to do now is press the keyboard button and unselect audio input and press the exit button right here. Press it again, and I can go through and find what sound I want to use. I think I'm going to use an organ-oriented sound, and let's go with the nice organ sound, and let's play along and see if I can figure out what he's doing. So. All right, so now that I have my sound ready, let's go ahead and record me. So I'm going to go back and press the recorder view button right here. And I'm going to press the record button once again, which is right here. And then I just need to tell it where I'm going to be recorded into. And I'll go ahead and record myself. Instead of going in stereo, I'm going to just go mono right here. So record right there. So now that I'm ready, let's do some recording. So make sure I backed up the song, press play, and let's record. So we just recorded the organ part, so let's press the stop button, let's rewind it, and press play. And let's turn me up, I'm on number 3. Great. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and record the guitar. So let's turn off the keyboard right here and turn on audio input. And remember, it takes us right to our input levels. Guitar is on. Let's go ahead and close that. And let's go into the effect. Okay? And I'm going to let Travis pick the effect he's going to use. Now that we have Travis's sound ready, let's go ahead and let's exit out of here. And we're pretty much almost ready to go. We got the audio selected. Now we just press record and we just tell it where we're going to put it. So let's put it in number 1. All right, so let's go ahead and record Travis. So we'll go ahead and I made sure I'm stopped, rewound my song, and I press record, but I don't want to put it in 3 because that's where I put the keyboard part. I'm going to go ahead and put it in number 1. So we're already set to go. So all I got to do is press my play button, and we're off and going. So let's do that now. So here we go. Boom. Cool. And that's how easy we record. So let's press the stop button now. Rewind my song. And let's press play. And here is Travis right here. Let's turn him up. Is that right? All right, in true rock and roll fashion, Travis didn't like what he did. So we're going to go ahead and re-record some of his stuff. So let's go ahead and go back to the effect. And remember, we were switching he's doing the bass. And we're going to take out the reverb. So I just spun the wheel. We turned it off. So now he has that. Now let's exit, get back to here. Let's go to track set. This is an extra bonus I haven't shown you. But let's go ahead. I'm using my cursor button, which is right over here, to cursor down. And here's something that we haven't told you yet about the Juno-Gi. There's 8 virtual tracks. So he did his original bass in virtual track on track 2, virtual track 1. So we're going to do this new bass on track 2, virtual track 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and remember, let's press the record button. Tell it it's going on track 2, and we are set to go. So make sure I rewind, and let's do it. Here we go. And press stop. Let's rewind our song and let's give it a listen.